let's talk about Bitcoin. This is a subject that seems to be coming up more and more in conversation with me and with family and friends, and really just general conversations for that matter. But what is Bitcoin? That's like, whenever I get to discussing it with people, like, I don't think I even get the basic concept of what is Bitcoin and what are cryptocurrencies. So before I dive into like explaining or defining it from my perspective, I do feel the need to let you guys know that I have been investing in cryptocurrencies since August of 2020. So I've had about a year, actually right at a year of research and trial and error, and just trying to learn things on my own. I actually did have a great mentor when I started last August. He unfortunately passed away earlier this year. So I felt the need to be that much more driven and actually share this education with you guys because of that. So let's dive into what is Bitcoin. But first, I think it's best if we look at what is a cryptocurrency to start with. So by definition, a cryptocurrency is a virtual currency that's based on a decentralized ledger that is secured by cryptography. So let's break that down a little further. Cryptocurrency. What is a currency? So a currency is a medium of exchange, and cryptography through blockchain technology is encrypted messages that are used to serve the problem of trust and centralization. Bitcoin is the biggest cryptocurrency in terms of market cap, and that's primarily why it's well known. You may have heard of other cryptocurrencies like altcoins, Ethereum, Dogecoin, those popular ones, meme coins and stuff like that. But Bitcoin is definitely the biggest as far as market cap goes. So crypto is built on blockchains that are generally decentralized, and I say generalized because there are some blockchains that are more centralized in nature, like Binance, for example. But the blockchain is a database that stores all transactions, and this can be used in the future. It's actually being used now we can use it for voting, medical records, land titles. There's all kind of possibilities out there that can be stored on the blockchain. So one of the most understandable definitions that I've seen of cryptocurrencies came from Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, who I think controls over 110,000 Bitcoin at this point. I think it's like over $4 billion, with the price today at like 38,000 per Bitcoin. But the definition he provided gave me a really, really understandable perspective, because cryptocurrencies are taxed as property. So he kind of broke it down into viewing it as property. With that being said, he compared owning Bitcoin to like owning a city block in Manhattan, and like owning Ethereum as owning a building in Manhattan, and then owning other altcoins would be like investing in or owning companies within those buildings. So that gave me a really solid understanding of how cryptocurrencies work together. And to me, this idea kind of creates the perspective that Bitcoin is an asset that will not be spent by most investors, just because of how quickly it appreciates. So with that being said, let's dive a little bit deeper into what is Bitcoin actually and how does it work. So Bitcoin is a digital currency, technically, a decentralized system which records transactions on a ledger known as a blockchain. And Bitcoin is mined by complex computer rigs to solve complicated puzzles in an effort to confirm groups of transactions known as blocks. And if they're successful, these blocks are added to the blockchain, record, and a reward in Bitcoin is granted to the miners. Sources differ on this, but it's estimated that about 900 new Bitcoins are mined daily. And this reward that the miners get is cut in half every 210,000 blocks, which occurs about every 4 years. And this is better known as the halving, and it's designed to reward miners up until the year of 2140. And the maximum number of Bitcoins that can ever exist is 21 million. But due to transactions early on that were done incorrectly, and some users that lost their keys and wallets. There's an estimated 3 to 4 million Bitcoins said to be lost forever. So what are some of the key benefits that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies can assist with? As you all know, our government continues with quantitative easing or printing money. This would definitely help with that. It can also help make people their own banks. Believe it or not, there's still some third world countries where there are more smartphones than there are toilets right now. So as long as people have their smartphones, then they have access to decentralized exchanges and wallets. They can be their own banks. You can take loans, store your cryptocurrencies there, and grow interest from them. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. Hopefully I did give you guys a basic understanding of what is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But just be on the lookout for future videos. There's so much more we can dive into. I know we kind of touched on it a bit, but like why you should invest and the potential for exponential growth and those sorts of things. But it's so much deeper than that. I can certainly go into what exchanges are more user friendly, how to set up your wallets, transferring cryptocurrencies from wallet to wallet, that sort of thing. And even I would like to touch on some of the other applications, such as like BlockFi and Voyager, just for example, that you can actually store your cryptocurrencies on, and that they gain interest and they pay you back in cryptocurrency while they're sitting there. So if you guys will, don't forget to smash the like button. Please subscribe if you're interested in this. And like I said, comment below if there's anything in particular you guys want me to speak.